set will be played on Neo Planet S. Spawning up in the top right-hand position as the blue Protoss from CJ Entis. His name is herO.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Ehan timing, man. Ehan timing.
Spawning on the bottom left position as the orange Protoss, playing for SK Telecom T1. His name is Brown.
Wow, I can't believe this. My producer, he is just being really mean to me right now. Like, giving me thumbs down, saying he'll cut off my throat. What a meanie guy.
You know what he just said? He's going to pull your microphone out.
Oh, man. He just, I guess, excuse me what I said there with my producer.
I don't support that.
Ghost is actually amazing. He's the nicest person on the planet, and everybody loves him. Mind.
Not too sure about that.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, this is going to be a PvP, of course, and we've seen a lot of changes in PvP recently. A lot of different tech paths. Things have just been all over the place as far as the metagame goes. It's pretty much, it's the most volatile I've ever seen the metagame really in Stracraft, I want to say.
So there's 3 tech paths that you can take as a Protoss player. Cybernetics Core into Stargate, a Twilight Council, or Robo. All 3 are still viable. Robo is not as strong in the heart of the Swarm compared to Wings of Liberty, but still a viable build in this matchup. A lot more players have been getting Stargate for the Phoenixes and Oracles, but counter that, people have been getting DTs, Blink Stalkers, so it really depends on what the players decide to do and their play style.
The thing is, I feel like every tech path has like too many tech paths as well. Like the Twilight tech, you can go the High Templar, the Dark Templar, you can even go Blink actually too, so kind of 3 for that one. The Robotech, you can go for the Immortals if you want to add into your unit mix early on, or you can go to the Colossus. And with the Stargate, you can go the Oracle Phoenix route, or you can go into the Void Rays. And it all just is a very interchangeable, and there's just a lot of crazy unit compositions at this point in the game.
And we also
don't know where it'll end.
And we also see some mixtures of these build orders, such as if the player commits to Void Rays, they don't want to die early in the game because they don't have any units, so they go. Sometimes they go for the Robo, sometimes they go for the Archons fast enough. So, you know, we see all these 3 different tech paths that they could start in, but eventually they all merge together.
Yeah, exactly. In the end, you're going to get pretty much a little bit of everything. From all the tech paths
you're gonna get a little bit,
now there.
You're going to get a little bit of Tempest, a little bit of Blink Stalkers, and a little bit of, well, tons of lasers.
Yeah, you know what? I don't even think it's safe to say any unit, but it is safe to say you're going to see a lot of lasers. That is definitely PvP in a nutshell when it comes to late game. You get the Void Ray lasers, you get the Colossi lasers, or you get huge energy balls like the Tempest and the Archons.
Yeah, so now Brown is going to go for the Mothership Core himself, and herO getting 2 Stalkers out, so it seems like he wants to apply some pressure against his opponent.
Yep, and we do have Stargate tech on the way here from Brown. At the same time, we do see the Twilight Council tech from herO here, so the Stargate tech, it used to be in Wings of Liberty that the Stargate tech was the less favorable because you didn't have that Mothership Core for defense. And okay, it looks like we have a potential poke here from herO, and no force field going off. Very nice moves from herO here. Now we have this reinforcement, Mothership Core coming in here, and the Stalker, but will that Stalker get away? It's so close to dying. No! Manages to survive. 1 hit left.
And there's 2 more. Stalkers walking in, but look at this, a Twilight Council on the right bottom side.
I love what we're seeing here. Brown is just being so tricky with his build orders. He's showing everything here, but at the same time, herO moving in with some aggression, killing off the first Stalker. Probes now forced off the mineral line, and the Mothership Core does manage to go down. Recall from herO in the nick of time. herO doing a very nice job with this early aggressive play here, and he's going to be able to follow this up with the Blink Stalkers.
But he still needs to watch out for the possible DTs.
That's true, and there it is, the Dark Shrine. But this is mind games at the highest level, essentially, here. You've shown the Phoenix play. Your opponent knows that you're not going to have DTs. But the thing is, Brown has to essentially buy time for the until the Blink Stalkers come. And it looks like
He didn't see that many pylons inside the main base either. So if he's playing at the highest level today, he should know what's up, but we don't see any detection coming out by herO.
Here's the biggest issue. There's no Nexus Cannon for Brown, and he doesn't have a lot of units.
This might be a really funky base race because now he's going to allow the DTs to finish, but he doesn't have the gas. He doesn't have the gas to make the DTs right now. If all the probes are sniped off, then it might be really hard for Brown to stay in this game.
That's very true, and also Brown may get supply blocked here. herO going to be pushing him, going to move back out for a second here, and all Brown has to do is essentially buy time. More attacks going on here. Nice time warp, and the Void Ray, it's going to charge up, trying to kill a few units off here, but forward blink from herO will kill off pretty much all of the units. Brown, his Dark Shrine has completed. He needs to make a Dark Templar right now. He is warping one in, and it looks like he will be sending that to his opponent's natural. He needs just a little bit more gas here, and he does. He needs... Okay, there we go. He is warping in the second Dark Templar. There is absolutely no detection. herO thinks that he has this game won, but the DTs are arriving here. herO putting down that Panic Robo, but
he's not going to finish in time if the DT focus is down.
That's true, and now the Blink Stalkers from herO, they are running away, and look at this, very smart focusing down that Robo. It won't be able to complete in time, and this other Dark Templar is going to be hacking away at a few of these Blink Stalkers here. This is weird. We don't know who's going to win yet. I mean, herO could actually just win with the base race overall, but the DTs, man, the DTs are very strong here, and look at that. The Robo was forced to cancel. Proxy Robo going down in the middle of the map, and eventually, if this is not scouted, it will end up working, but, I mean, the Blink Stalker count, it's still very high here.
This is a really funky base race scenario, like I said before, and he's doing a nice job taking away the Nexus. His opponent doesn't have any minerals to make a Nexus or even have enough probes. And Brown, he needs to know something is up. The Robo just has been canceled, and there aren't that many probes that went back to the main base.
He doesn't know,
that there is something else on the map.
He doesn't know about this. Once that Observer comes out, it's going to be curtains for our SK Telecom player.
But he also needs to make sure he doesn't lose all of the Stalkers to the single DT.
That's also true. And I think, though, that basically from what we can see at this point, time is on herO's side here. And even building a second pylon by that Robo, very smart play. And
herO is smiling on the camera.
herO knows he's one man, and look at that. It has been seen. Brown GG's. Nice try from the SK player, but in the end, herO ends up taking the game.
Also, really smart play by putting the Robo outside of his main base to make sure the DT does not scout in time.
Well, that's what you got to do, and basically herO, I think he's been in some DT races before, so yeah, man.
Well, both the heroes.
Both
herO from CJ and herO from Liquid.
Both heroes been in DT races before, so the CJ player knows exactly how to deal with this situation. All right, guys, the score currently 1-2. SK Telecom still in the lead here. herO taking a close win over Brown. When we get back, though, it's going to be Hydra versus Parting. Don't go anywhere, guys. This